Alright, man. We got some good old homophobia, man. Oh, God. Man, let's get into this context. So we got Boosie versus Gabby Union, Wade, whatever. Check this out.
So far, so good, you know. Sorry, Boosie. He's so preoccupied.
Yeah, he is. Very
It's
much
almost
so.
like thou doth protest too much, little Booze.
I'm gonna look.
You got a lot of on your mind.
I mean, it's
Throw
like
that out there.
It's like Zaya and Lil Nas X live in his head.
For free, rent free.
Like what?
It's like, sir, something you want to just go ahead and tell us. This is a safe space. We can be your sanctuary.
Perhaps that safe space was not provided for him, and
I don't
that's
think he
why
had a safe
He did
space.
not have one. We could definitely tell.
And
Okay, you know what'd be funny about that? And this is something I've started to realize. I started to notice about these things, you know, from doing my content or whatever, you know. I started to realize when women like this say these type of statements, when they feel so brave enough, they feel so brave enough to say these things, it's always when they're being interviewed by another woman, and they didn't show the crowd, but I'm pretty sure, given the size, of course, probably like 95% of the audience there was women too. So they always feel a little bit more brave. Let's switch this up real quick. Imagine Jamil Hill was like, oh, you're being homophobic right now. You realize that? Gabby would have been, whoa, hold on. She would have stopped right in her damn tracks right there. Because if that was me, I'd be like, wait, why are you shaming him for that? You know you shaming him, right? The same thing that you say he's doing to your child, Zaya, you doing the same exact thing to him. In a different way, of course, but still. She would have all that theatrics that Gabby is doing in this video would have stopped right then and there if it was a man interviewing her. If it was like, you know, Jordan Peterson or something like that, Andrew Tate, Matt Walsh. If it was one of them, they were like, oh, aren't you shaming him? The same thing you claim that he's doing, aren't you doing the same thing? But if you don't know, this whole thing, beef, stems from Boosie, right? You already know Mr. Outspoken. He's gonna say whatever's on his mind, no matter who it offends. It all stems from him. He gets a glimpse of Zaya and their whole family dynamics and shit like that. And he's been very outspoken about the decision of Dwayne and Gabby to transition their one son to Zaya with the end product right now, you know. And he's really been going at it for a while, like a long time now. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm surprised it took them this long to even respond. I mean, it's not even Dwayne who responded, but it's still kind of surprising. Now, check out what Boosie had to say about it. Okay, so he says, LOL, the whole world know I love women, and the world know your husband love, you know, male private parts, okay? Hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I had refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with that artificial male private part, okay? And wait on a script, you little white girl. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of homophobia on both sides, and I always put that in quotation marks because it's not an actual phobia, all right? I don't care what nobody say. But there's a little homophobia on both sides. But it's to the point, I'm at a point now where I can't lie. Gabby and Wade, like I said, I'm surprised it took them this long to respond. And I can't fault Gabby for responding the way that she did. Yes, it's still a little homophobic, by the way, but I can't fault her for that. Because it's like you speaking on you know, their child and shit like that. I mean, yes, it's still in disagreement, And I don't agree with that part, because just because, you know, he's speaking out against it in disagreement, you're mad at him for that. But at the same time, like, you're speaking out against a child. That's why I think I only did one video on that subject. I try to stay away from that as much as possible. So with Gabby, okay, Gabby, like, I'm still side with Boosie on this whole subject matter, but at the same time, Gabby has all right to respond the way she did. Now, to the opposite end of that spectrum, Boosie has all right to speak out against that family. And why I say that is because 9 times out of 10, you hear about Dwayne and Gabby, Zaya's involved. And 9 times out of 10, it's something just pushing Zaya in our faces. So guess what? This is all a public thing. This is all a public matter. The whole world knows what that Wade family is doing to Zaya. Exploiting, by the way, you know, quote unquote. You know, that's a separate topic. I did a video on that too. Wish I could check that out. Oh God, almost I snorted. But besides that, Boosie has all right to speak about it because it's public. I mean, whenever I see a post about them on social media, most other people are in agreement, like, or are in support of them and support their decisions. Boosie just that outspoken one who don't support it. Why is he wrong for that? I will stand on this statement till I die. You have a majority of people who's gonna agree with you or agree or support whatever. There's always gonna be that side that don't agree, that don't support, and they have all right to do that. They have all right to do that. You can't be mad at Boosie for that, bro. Most people support this, whatever. There's always gonna be a spectrum on the other side of the spectrum that don't agree with that shit. They have the right to do that. They have the right to say they don't agree with this shit, whatever they're doing is wrong. If you don't feel like it's wrong, then whatever. But they have the right to disagree with this shit. But this is one last point I wanted to make. This is another thing that's just so funny to me. And like I said, why I say Gabby was being a little homophobic. It's funny that as soon as a man, we all know, like, come on. If Boosie was homosexual, I think that would have came out by now. Like, come on. But as soon as a hetero man speaks out in disagreement of that community over there, he's closet, like a secret homo. Like, how does that work? As soon as a hetero man says whatever against that community, he's in the closet? That's how that works? I mean, oh, shut up, Siri. Like for real. Like, let me know. Oh my God. Man, let me know what I think about this topic though, man. Oh God, like, this type of thing makes me laugh. It's let me know what I think. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon, man.